Turn up the music, can I hear it till the speakers blow? Turn up the music, fill your cup and drink it down. Put your hands up in that. Put your hands up in that. Put your hands up in that. See you now. Put your hands up in that. Put your hands up in that. Put your hands up in that.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and we give you the new D-Series excavators by Volvo.
You are, sir. Come along. Alrighty. This is the first customer to get his hands on the new solid compactor SD110.
All explaining how CareTrack actually works today. So most of the machines that Volvo releases today, at least the mid-size machines and above, will actually have a lot of onboard computers. You have your engine electronic control unit, you have an electronic control unit for hydraulics and whatnot. But we recently added a new control unit called the wireless EC or wireless control unit, which is the core hardware for CareTrack. So that wireless ECU is basically, you could say, some sort of a modem. It's a wireless receiver and transmitter at the same time, and it transmits two kinds of information: location-based information and machine-related information. So location-based information is sent via or transmitted through our GPS satellite, and machine-related information like engine hours and fuel consumption will be sent via two modes. In the case of Malaysia, the most preferred mode will be GSM and GPRS. If that does not work, it will actually send data via the satellite. And the data will actually go into a server based in Sweden. Anybody with a computer that has access to the internet will be able to access. What you're seeing here is, like I said, the machines in India, Indonesia and Malaysia. And we're using Google Maps, as you can see. So if I were to click on one of the machines, it can actually tell me exactly where this machine is operating in right now. And let's say I know the latitude and the longitude. Let's say now I want to know how many hours the machine has clocked on the meter inside the cab. So I can click on machine information, and it will actually give me the exact hours of the machine right now and when this information was actually last sent. Yeah. By the way, we also have a geofence feature that allows you to set a working radius around where your machine is supposed to be operating in, and if it exceeds that working radius, a trigger is sent to the portal and to your mobile phone and mailbox, whichever you prefer. Time fence is a somewhat similar feature, except it's a time boundary. So if you want your machine to work from 9 to 5 and it exceeds that time, say your machine is started up at 10 o'clock at night, a trigger will also be. So if I have to go into operation reports, and this is where customers will be able to tell how their machines are being used today in the field. So if you see down here, this is called the daily hours report. And if I change this into a graphical format, you can actually use these graphs to tell very easily how many hours your machines are running every single day. In this example, I've pulled out an operation report from the 11th of June to the 16th of June. So you can see down here on the 12th of June, the machine has actually worked less than 8 hours a day. But when you look at the work versus park percentage, you can tell whether this machine is actually working or not. Yeah, so in this case, if you look at this particular excavator that's operating in India, he's working 70% of the time and he's idle about 23% of the time. So it's very, very well utilized machine. One more module, which is called the service management module. This is where we can actually use CareTrack to help our dealers be more proactive in terms of the way they manage customers or support customers today. because if an error code is experienced on the machine, say for example the engine overheats, it'll be sent to the portal, and they're supposed to monitor this for customers and inform them before this becomes a critical issue.